Tree Line Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at our grain commentary courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Following Tuesday's 20-cent rally, it is not too surprising corn futures eased lower Wednesday with some profit taken. Corn closed down 7 while beans were up 34 on Tuesday. That added another nickel to Wednesday as the South American situation was fluid. Currently, the southern Brazilian and northern Argentinian weather forecasts are dry, but next week forecasts are projecting rain anywhere from 1 to 3 inches. It's likely that some crop damage has already been done as the trade is in full projections as to what extent the corn and bean production will have to be trimmed. On a positive note, there are new rumors that the Communist Chinese interest in U.S. corn, but nothing has been confirmed. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM is open this week for Milo trucks from 7 to 2:45. Cargill Houston opened Thursday for trucks 7 to 3, closed Friday. The Andersons remains closed for Milo trucks. Taking a look at our commodity futures closes. March corn 602 and a quarter, down 7 and a quarter. Beans January 1384 and a quarter, up 5 and a half. Casey hard red winter wheat March contract 787, down 17. Neighbor, there's your commodities, grains, and oilseeds, courtesy of John Tuggle, 1-800-2-TUGGLE.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, let's take a look at our meat movement from yesterday. The national pork carcass cutout value, 45 stronger in the afternoon at 85.92. Estimated hog slaughter through Wednesday, 1.395 million head. Front month lean futures ended the mid-session with a triple-digit gain. February closed at 82.27, up 212. In regards to beef, the box beef price higher in the afternoon. Choice quoted 11 stronger. The select box strengthened by 38. Federal slaughter 340,000 head for the week through Wednesday. At Wednesday's settle, front month live cattle 20 to 72 weaker. Feeder cattle closed the midweek session with a nickel gain. Looks like the Feb contract 137.25 up 57.5. The feeder contract for January 162.12 down 55. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials, Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Ken Jordan. We got a sale in San Saba today. Ken, what's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. We ended up right at 1,100 head on Wednesday evening. Of the 1,100, about 190 cows, right at 200 cows, and I think about 10 or 15 bulls. So we're going to look for around that 14, maybe 1,500. The way things look, pretty good weather tomorrow. A little cold front coming in later on, but looks for the market to be pretty good and everything. The way things shaping up, Larry.
Good. When's our next special?
Next special we got, we'll have a stocker feeder sale on Monday over Mason, then one Thursday in Saba, and then we do have a special bull sale, about 60 or 70 bulls next Thursday, starting at 10 o'clock, right for our stocker feeder sale. We'll talk more about it next week, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159 for information on the stocker feeder sales and also the bull sale coming up. Go to our website, jordancattle.com, Larry.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We are on the line with Wayne Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg. Wayne, how did the cattle sale turn out in Fredericksburg?
Well, we ended up with 925 head today, Larry. Cow market's probably 1 or 2 higher. Didn't have that many really good cows. Had a lot of fat cows bring 60 to 65, with some of the high yielding cows bringing up to 75. Calf market, basically 1 to 4 higher on the steers, 1 to 3 on the heifers. So a lot of 4-weight steers, 180 to up to 220, 3 weights up to 232, 5 weights up to 190, and 6 weights up in the 165. And had some 575-pound steers bringing close to 170 or better. That was very active. 6 weight active all day. 7 weights. The real good auto top of 7, kind of 140 to 145. 8 weights, kind of 130, 35. Heifer mates, the 4-weight heifers, mostly those kind of heifers range somewhere around 150 to close to 160. 3 weights up to 170, 75. 5 weights basically around that 140 to 150. The 6 weights kind of 130 to 141. That's some real good Chardonnay heifers bring 141. So it was good. It was better. My quotes are better than the way it ended last year. I thought there was a lot of stability. If one got out, there was 2 or 3 others jumped right in right behind them. Good sale, and kind of proud of what happened today.
Do you know of anything for next week?
Yeah, we've got a wean sale next week, Larry. There's supposed to be a truckload of 65 or so, and they told us they weighed somewhere 4.5 to 500 pounds. I'm betting they're heavier than that, 30-something, probably 6-weight steers that are weaned. I had another guy call and said he was going to send a truckload of cattle in. So we got to get a pretty good start for next week. And the sheepy goats, guy called and had 290 mutton kids, probably 60 to 70, so they should be there next week. We're working at it pretty good. Should have a good run next week.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Wayne.
We're at 830-997-4394.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm Radio, and I'm with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Stephen, I'm an old sheep and goat man, was raised that way, and I love working sheep and goats with good equipment, and I bet you D&D can help me out, can't you?
Yes, sir. Larry, we are now carrying sheep and goat panels and working equipment from Rivera Panel. They're a family-owned company out in the little town of Lomita. They make quality equipment from working chutes to pens, all sorts of feeders that you can choose from as well.
Real great options for sheep and goat people. I know we've got them in Texas. I know we've got them in Guadalupe County. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Larry, you can get a hold of me at 830-379-7340, extension 161. More than happy to answer any questions anyone may have.
We appreciate you. That's Stephen from D&D talking about their sheep and goat equipment, ddtexasoutfitters.com. We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. Klein, how did sheep and goats do?
Went well yesterday. We had a little over 400 head. The market was awful strong, kind of starting out good on this new year here. The heavy lambs were $280 to $360, and the light lambs were $320 up to $4. Those fat ewes were $95 to $1.20, and those packer ewes $75 to $1. Packer nannies were $1.25 to $2, and those kind of fat Spanish nannies were $1.50 to $2, and those replacements were $2 to $2.85. Good cabritos were $3 to $4, and those lightweights were $3.60 to $4.30. So overall, a good start and get back in the groove of things.
What kind of groove we're going to be in cattle-wise on Thursday?
We got a little over 500 head in tonight, Larry. We'll probably catch a couple more hundred tomorrow. Probably have around that 700 to 800 head range tomorrow, and looking for a pretty good market to start the year out. Looks like everything ought to be good. The market's holding pretty good. Corn's trying to put a little pressure on us, but I think we'll have a good sale, and the calf market will be good.
Tell everybody how to get hold of you, Klein.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Cousin Brian Linsman. Cousin Brian, how'd the sale go in Seguin?
That sale was good. I wish every week was the first week of the year. You can't compare our market to what it was 2 weeks ago. Soccer calves, they were full $10 better than they were, from where we ended up last year. My only concern is when you get to this time of the year, if you don't have no free winter grazing, that affects the cattle market. A rain here in Texas wouldn't hurt us. I ended up with 771 head of cattle, those good 2-3 weight steers, $1 to $1.82. $1.32. 3 to 4 weights, $1.42 to $1.90. 4 to 5 weights, $1.46 to $1.98. 5 to 6 weights, $1.32 to $1.67. 6 to 7 weights, $1.31 to $1.58. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.21 to $1.49. Get to the heifer mate, 2 to 3 weights, $1.02 to $1.65. 3 to 4 weights, $1.18 to $1.79. 4 to 5 weights, $1.25 to $1.68. 5 to 6 weights, $1.30 to $1.50. And 6 to 7 weights, $1.19 to $1.44. Those utility and commercial cattle, they from 60 to 75 cents. Those good young palpated cows from 1,000 to 1,400. Cow and calf pairs, 700 to 1,250. And on the good high yielding bulls, from 90 to $1.06. It was just a fantastic market on the cattle end. Sheep and goats ended up with 520 head of them. Those good nannies from 220 to $300, with those good kid goats bringing from 360 to 440. And when you get to their dorpers, the good young ewes from 170 to 215, with lambs bringing 350 to 395. So, like I said, it was just a good market all the way around.
What you got coming next week?
Well, like I said, the first week everybody sits back and watches, and second, third week everybody starts dumping them. So I know it's a few big bunches coming. Pray that everything holds itself together.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Brian.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters, Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we did Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock, Pleasanton. How did the Tuesday sale turn out, Jim?
Numbers were short, but the market was pretty good all the way around.
Let's walk the pins.
Ended up with 208 head, 85 steers, 59 heifers, 55 cows, and 9 bulls. Steer side 2 to 3 weights, $1.55 to $1.80. Heifers were $1.30 to $1.52. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.50 to $1.75. Heifers were $1.30 to $1.55. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.40 to $1.70. Heifers were $1.25 to $1.49. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.30 to $1.66. Heifers were $1.15 to $1.43. 6 7 weight steers, $1.20 to $1.50. Heifers were $1.05 to $1.30. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.10 to $1.29. Heifers were $95 to $1.15. 8 to 9 weight steers, $90 to $1.12, and the heifers were $80 to $1.
What'd they have on the cows?
I had $1.22 this week. Best packer cow brought 75 cents. Best bull brought $90. Had a few bred cows. Most of them were older. They brought anywhere from $5.25 to $11.50.
Are you aware of anything for next week yet?
I think we'll be a little busier next week. We had pretty good frost here last week, and everybody's got to watch the first market, and I think they're going to like what they saw, and they will come to town next week.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim.
You can reach us at 830-569-2516.
We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We're on the line with Chris Carter from Karnes County Livestock down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always begin by thanking the folks that do business with us.
Yes, sir, Larry. I do want to thank all of our consigners and also welcome y'all into 2022. Our last sale before our Christmas break, we ended up with 781 head of cattle, and the market ended a touch softer.
Let's walk the pins.
This, again, is from December 16th. Number 1 steers 2 to 3 weight, 164 to 203. 3 and 4 is 158 to $2. 4 and 5 weights 141 to 186. 5 and 6 is 130 to 170. 6 and 7 is 115 to 153. And the 7 and 8 weights 107 to 135. On the heifers 2 to 3 weight 140 to 193. 3 and 4 is 135 to 161. 4 and 5 weights 132 to 174. 5 and 6 is 130 to 168. 6 and 7 is 116 to 145. And the 7 and 8 weights 107 to 137. We had 15 Packer bulls. High yielding was 83 up to 87. Medium 75 to 79. 128 Packer cows. High yielding was 66 up to 73. Medium 49 to 54. And the low end 34 to 40. We did not have a test on bred cows or pairs.
What do we got under the barn for this week?
Well, at the present time, we've got 633 head checked in and looking for about 850, maybe up to 900 come sale time. In our count today, we've got 165 cows and bulls, 23 to be palpated, 4 pair, and the rest are yearlings.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
For any questions, please call Waylon Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
Neighbor, here's a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo 1227, Corpus corn 692 and a quarter, Houston wheat 857, Houston beans 1384, 23,248 bale of Texas cotton at 111.98. That's it for Down on the Farm. Good day.